There are positive stories in our community every day, but none quite like this. Smiles, tears, and unity all in one. Tonight, Gotham is safe thanks to Batkid.
Batkid's real name is Miles. He's a little boy who's battling cancer, and his story has touched people around the world. Thousands, as you can see, gathered at San Francisco City Hall today to see Batkid's wish come true.
Make-believe was real life today. Our coverage begins with NBC Bay Area Stephanie Trong, who joins us from, are we calling it Gotham City? Correct, Stephanie?
That's right. Good evening, Raj and Janelle. This was, in fact, transformed into Gotham City thanks to the Make-A-Wish Foundation, as well as the draw of Batkid, a.k.a. Miles, the 5-year-old who just wrapped up his last round of chemotherapy back in June. You can see right now they are actually breaking down the big stage that they had set up here at City Hall, where Miles got a key to the city. The energy, I got to tell you, was amazing from start to finish. Thousands upon thousands who came to thank Batkid, and he did, in fact, have a packed day of saving Gotham City. There's no rest for a superhero like Batkid. The day full of saving Gotham City began with rescuing a helpless woman tied to a bomb set in the path of a cable car. But Batkid defused that bomb, saved the damsel in distress, who repaid him with a hug. And there Batkid stood, soaking in all the glory. But then it was off to his next mission, where he came face to face with the Riddler and stopped him from robbing this bank in the financial district. Arriving in the Batmobile, a tricked-out Lamborghini, Batman and Batkid took off for lunch at Union Square before the last and final crime fight of the day. When Penguin kidnapped the SF Giants mascot Lucille, but the Penguin was no match for Batkid. And at Gotham City Hall, city leaders and the thousands who gathered got to say thanks.
Thank you, Batkid!
Batkid didn't speak. What does a hero say after saving a city of nearly 1 million? But his father described today as the best start to their lives after Miles bested the worst villain of all, his leukemia. The 5-year-old is now in remission.
He finished treatment in June. It's been a long 3 years for us, and this is one way to kick it off. So thank you.
So a lot of emotion today, a lot of smiles, even tears, as you mentioned before. In addition to getting a key to the city, Miles also got the recognition of having November 15th as Batkid Day here in San Francisco. So you got the play-by-play right now, but coming up tonight at 6 o'clock, you will hear more from Miles' dad, Nick, and also from the many kids who were inspired by Miles or Batkid's story. That, again, coming up tonight at 6 o'clock. Live in Gotham City, Stephanie Trong, NBC Bay Area News.
A lot of smiles today. Thanks so much, Stephanie. And thousands of people, as you saw, followed Batkid as he protected the streets of San Francisco, or as we're saying, Gotham City. And you can see from our NBC helicopter, a massive crowd gathered in the streets to cheer him on. Some of them traveled great lengths to catch the action. NBC Bay Area's Joe Rosado Jr. shows us why Miles' story hits home with so many.
This is, I remember the most traffic I've seen down here since the Giants won the World Series in 2012.
They called in sick to work, ditched school, anything to see a real-life superhero in action.
I really hope that he's able to get as much joy in receiving it as we're trying to show him in sending it out.
In streets of Union Square in the financial district, crowds of hundreds gathered. A sea of cell phones raised to try and capture an image few are likely to ever see again.
It's a beautiful thing when this many people, recognize the kid's suffering and want to, encourage him to get well.
People made signs.
Like my sign. Little Miles.
Everywhere, shirts decked out with the familiar bat symbol, which on this day came to symbolize hope.
I'm out here to support Miles, and I wanted to witness this. It's like a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Who knows if this will ever happen again.
For so many here, the story of a little boy living out his dream hit home.
I have a 5-year-old nephew that was diagnosed 2 weeks ago with the same condition as Miles, and he's 5. He loves Batman. He was dressed on Batman on Halloween, and yeah, so this is really personal and close to home.
Batkid, San Francisco, Gotham City. no other city could pull this off. This is amazing, and the energy out here is amazing, and we're here to support Little Miles.
There will be many who will say superheroes only exist in comic books and movies, but in the streets and plazas of San Francisco, a 5-year-old boy dressed in a bat suit today proved them wrong. Joe Rosado Jr., NBC Bay Area News.